Chapter 2. The Nervous System. The Bridge Between Trauma and Transformation. Have you ever noticed that two people can walk through the exact same experience and leave with completely different stories? One feels inspired, the other feels overwhelmed. The difference often isn't the experience itself, it's the nervous system. Your nervous system is constantly asking one simple question: am I safe? The answer to that question shapes how you think, feel, respond, connect, and heal. When your nervous system feels safe, you're naturally more curious, creative, resilient, and available for growth. When it doesn't, your body shifts into protection. Neither response is wrong. Your nervous system has one primary job: to keep you alive. The challenge is that many of us have spent so much time surviving that we've forgotten what it feels like to truly settle into our own lives. Living in survival. Pause for a moment. Notice your body. Do you wake up already thinking about everything you have to do? Do you feel guilty when you rest? Do you startle easily? Do you find it difficult to relax even when everything is okay? Do you hold your breath without realizing it? Do your shoulders live somewhere near your ears? If you're smiling right now because one or more of those sound familiar, you're not alone. Your body isn't failing you. It's protecting you the best way it knows how. The beautiful news is that your nervous system can learn something new. Your body remembers. Trauma isn't always stored as memory. Sometimes it's stored as a pattern. The clenched jaw, the racing thoughts, the tight chest, the upset stomach before difficult conversations, the inability to fully relax. Sometimes the body remembers what the mind has forgotten. Healing isn't about forcing yourself to get over it. It's about helping your body discover that safety is possible again. Preparing before ceremony. One of the greatest gifts you can bring into any healing experience isn't bravery. It's capacity. The capacity to stay present, to remain curious, to breathe when things become uncomfortable, to observe instead of immediately reacting. Earth medicines often increase awareness. If your nervous system has never practiced returning to calm, those experiences may feel overwhelming. The wonderful thing is that regulation is a skill. Like any skill, it grows stronger with practice. Begin cultivating your optimal field. Long before you ever sit in ceremony, you can begin preparing your nervous system. Not through perfection, through relationship. A slow, intentional breath. 5 quiet minutes of meditation. Walking barefoot on the earth. Watching a sunrise. Listening to birds instead of notifications. Feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. Laughing until your stomach hurts. Taking a walk without your phone. Placing your hand on your heart and simply noticing that you're here. None of these practices are complicated, yet each one gently reminds your nervous system that in this moment, you are safe. This is how we begin cultivating what I call your optimal field. Not by chasing extraordinary experiences, by creating the conditions in which your body naturally remembers balance. An invitation. I'd like to invite you to begin something that may become one of the most valuable practices in this entire book. Take out a journal, On one page, write the words, "What helps me feel calm?" Don't overthink it. Simply begin making a list. Maybe it's walking in the forest, swimming in the ocean, petting your dog, prayer, meditation, breath work, gardening, listening to music, cooking, hugging someone you love, watching the rain, writing, sitting beside a fire, drinking tea in silence. Whatever helps your body soften belongs on your list. Then turn the page and write, "What consistently dysregulates me?" Again, don't judge yourself, simply notice. Certain relationships, poor sleep, too much sugar, alcohol, social media, constant busyness, negative self-talk, watching the news before bed, saying yes when you wanted to say no. Your list will be different from everyone else's. That's exactly the point. You're beginning to understand your own nervous system. Your journal is already medicine. Something remarkable happens when we write. Thoughts that have been circling endlessly in the mind begin finding a place to land. Emotions that felt tangled begin organizing themselves. Experiences that once felt overwhelming become something we can witness with greater compassion. Writing doesn't just record your healing, it participates in it. As these pages fill over the coming chapters, you'll begin noticing patterns. You'll discover what helps your body thrive. You'll recognize what consistently pulls you away from yourself. And slowly, almost without realizing it, you'll begin cultivating a life that supports healing instead of constantly working against it. Some readers may discover that these simple practices profoundly change the way they feel. Others may realize they've already begun healing long before any ceremony ever takes place. Because healing isn't something that suddenly begins with a cup of medicine. Healing begins the moment you become willing to listen. Coming home. As you continue through this book, remember that your nervous system is not your enemy. It has spent your entire life trying to protect you. Now you're simply teaching it another possibility. That peace can become familiar. That rest is productive. That joy is safe. That your body is worthy of your attention. The more often you return to these simple practices, the more resilient your nervous system becomes. The stronger your optimal field grows. And whether you eventually choose to participate in an earth medicine ceremony or not, you'll have already begun the most important journey of all, the journey back into relationship with yourself and with the living world around you.